Oh boy, oh boy. It's coronavirus day 378, and I bring you nothing but. So, I dreaded this would happen, but yes, several doctors and health uh, and people who like working in Ministry of Health, and many doctors and people working in health, they you know and Dr. Peter and Dr. Drew and several other people, including me. Yeah, I figured this would we might have higher cases. Just looking at it, and especially with the variant cases, and we could be entering wave 3, and maybe in a few days. Actually, which is actually bad news. So let's go to okay. Bad news. We have 2,380 coronavirus cases though. So we were in thousands, not 2,000s, but in the thousands for for a while, and then guess what happens? So yes, it's really serious right now. So in the main 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, main 6 or 7. We have report cases of reporting. So we have 1,016 cases from Toronto, high cases from Toronto. So bad news if you're going into Toronto for any reasons. Hope that they get vaccinated fast and quickly. 294 from Peel region. 244 from York region. That's not good news either. 152 from Ottawa. 90 from Durham region. And 79 from Hamilton. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And all other regions are still, that is not the 6 I just mentioned, still reporting cases under 70 cases, which is very serious. 17 deaths have been reported today. And yeah. Anyways, I am looking at UK variant cases, and It's going even further than I thought it would be, and it's UK variants are at 1,458. Yes. And remember, these variant cases are not, these do not count as coronavirus cases, but there's, more different, which is a plus 69 since yesterday. 51 South African variants, which is a plus 1, and 54 for Brazilian cases, in which the Brazilian variants is now in second place of the variant cases. So yeah. So please, consider this something not very dangerous, and so my focus is today on Hamilton. So in the city of Hamilton, so that people living in the west part of so this is a warning. So a contractor who made in-home visits to homes to replace water meters have been tested positive for coronavirus. So the contractor is currently quarantining right now, so that's good. No. So the contractor was completing in-home water meter replacements during the week of March 15th to the 19th in homes in the Dundas, Greensville, and West Hamilton. So this is in Hamilton Wentworth region, and in the west end of Hamilton. So city staff estimate the contractor visited about 7 to 9 homes per day and was wearing an N95 mask, and in addition to other personal protective equipment while inside residential homes. But my next main topic I wanted to talk about was yes. So some critics of Ontario's 186 billion spending plan says it fails to meet the immediate needs of residents and small businesses struggling through the pandemic. Okay. So that makes sense. Not all businesses are open. Some, yeah. Good. Of course, the money goes towards 6.7 billion in pandemic spending, which includes 1 billion for the provincial vaccination effort and 2.3 billion for contact testing and tracing and testing. And also, money, money goes to small businesses to help with pandemic expenses, create a new job training and tax credit, and provide more benefits to families with children. And but of course, the Canadian Union of Public Employees and said the budget is missed opportunity that makes more promises to help businesses that are struggling while workers. So that's the problem right there. So. Liberal leader Stephen Del Duca said that the budget doesn't offer adequate support for women, young people, and racialized Ontarians who have lost work during the pandemic. And also, there's a problem from the stuff for the education, like priority, in school safety measures and so they said obviously education is not a priority for this government. So, and of course, it would be good if they would just give help the people who are struggling with and gives support for businesses and funding instead of focusing on and maybe demand a request from Moderna Incorporated why they give us a 3 out of 10 out of the original batch when they should have of course, and hospitalization right now. Hasn't got any better. With 894 people hospitalized, plus one. And 333 patients in ICU, minus one, and 212 patients of them using a ventilator, which is plus two. So schools yes, the cases at schools has not. That's obviously hasn't got any better. We have a total of 11,840 cases from schools. This is from 1,033 schools out in the entire 4,828 schools in the Ontario province, and 8,617 from students, 1,909 from staff, 1,156 from unknown individuals, and schools closed is currently at 43 right now. Long-term care home deaths is at 3,753 deaths still, which did not change unchanged for the last few. It's almost a week, I think. 46 outbreaks are going on right now. A -6. So please follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations and color zone rules. Do not have any parties and in large numbers. You know what happened to having people having parties in large numbers, whether it was for over the summer, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. And also, there was mess ups from Fleming College, Trent University, Western University, and Welshford Laurier University. With the Western University one not being not a party, but they did not follow coronavirus. Some students did not follow coronavirus safety regulations. Bad move. And also joining them on the list is Queen's University, when there was a report of 140 people at a party. And that's literally 14 times the gathering maximum of rule in green zone, which is 10 indoors. Pathetic. And especially with the UK variants increasing gradually, and me and someone with the account with the Super Dr. Mario account. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, if you're watching this, yeah, we figured this would happen. Dr. Peter Jr. thought it would happen. And Dr. Abdul Sharkawi thought, this knew it was going to happen. Do some research. We can't go back to 3,000 cases or otherwise, and if we end up having a lockdown, you know, this could be over the last thing, you know. I think we might have to resort to the lockdown. I know some people might hate it, but many people might hate it, especially those in the Toronto and Peel region. But it's a sacrifice we need to take. Stay safe, folks.